All right, today is Friday, June 23rd, 2023. There's about an hour to go before the market close, and this is the June update for the $1 million portfolio. So let's jump right into the computer and take a look at it, and then I'll give you some thoughts on what I'm doing, what I think is going on in the broader economy, and we'll take it from there. This is going to be a pretty quick update, though, so let's head right into it. So as of today, this is current conditions, the portfolio went up quite a bit since last month. We're sitting at about $981,000. This is a huge jump from last month. So year to date, we're probably up some 10.3%, something like that. But we're still below our $1 million mark, but getting closer. Once we get there, I'll do some kind of toast and celebrate just breaking even. However, I'm still in quite a bit of cash, as you can see, between my money market fund and my short-term treasury. I'm using that cash position to just sell cash secure puts. And when the NASDAQ is going up like gangbuster, I'm actually getting pretty decent premiums as people want to protect their gains. Also selling options on the long-term treasuries and the gold that's generating just a little bit of extra income every week, but nothing to write home about. So that's where the portfolio is sitting. In terms of what's going on with the economy, we're actually in a pretty good place, I think, but I feel the market is still too high. And that's why I am mostly in cash in this portfolio. And I know that, this goes against, what you should be doing, what I know you should be doing, but I just can't help myself. It seems like the market is so expensive, especially when you look at the NASDAQ. It's over 30% up for the year, right? And it's just crazy. And I know that 2022 was, a year where it took a beating, and it's just recovering. But still, it just feels so expensive. On top of that, I think a lot of the gains are driven by, just a couple of companies at the very top, right? Tesla, NVIDIA benefiting from the AI revolution, if you want to call it that. Meta, Facebook, is coming back with a vengeance from last year. So, these top companies, Apple or Microsoft, are contributing to the gains in the NASDAQ by quite a bit. So the rest of the NASDAQ, I don't know, how they're doing on an individual basis, but they don't have as much weight in the index for sure. So I just feel it's too expensive. On top of that, interest rates can continue to be pretty high. So holding cash gets me 4.5% while I'm writing the cash secure puts, which is nothing to sneeze at. If we were in a zero rate environment, my calculus would be slightly different. The Federal Reserve did pause their interest rate hike at their June meeting last week or the week before, whenever that was. And that was expected and priced into the market, I think. But they did come out after the meeting and kind of indicated that they're still worried about inflation, and they think there may be 2 more hikes for 2023. So maybe we'll see something in July and the meeting after that, but we'll see. I do think that broadly the economy is pretty darn resilient given where we are. Inflation seems to be heading in the right direction. To say that it's under control is probably a stretch, but it seems to be heading in the right direction. The labor market is just super hot, so I'm sure the Fed is concerned about that because their dual mandate is to keep inflation low but to maintain maximum employment, right? So that's hard to do. The chance now of a soft landing is higher than it was in the past, the recent past. So I guess that's a good sign. Are we going to escape this without a scratch? I don't know. I really don't know. As for me personally, what I'm doing is not optimal, and I know that, but I just can't help myself. It's just one of those things where you know better, but your emotions get in the way, right? But making money is better than not making money. So I'll take this over what happened in 2022 through this point in time any day. In any case, those are my thoughts and a brief update on the portfolio. At some point, I'll move back into equities with that cash position. But until then, thanks for checking back in, and I will see you on the next video. Later. Bye.